Okay, everybody can go ahead and like mute themselves. I'm about to like get started and all that. Okay. Oh wow, Katie's live on the team page. Totally okay. Okay, so first things first, if you are on, go ahead and like say that you're on in the chat at the top so we can like go back and see who's all on. Okay, see Amanda's here. Perfect. Also, if you have any questions as we start to go, just comment them in there and I'll go back and answer them after I'm done with the ones in the group chat. Okay. I'm going to answer ones that like of people that are already on because I know Shannon had a few questions and I don't want to answer hers if she's not here. Okay, so I'm going to start with Amanda's. She says, I want to know how everyone is keeping product on hand constantly while taking it and selling samples. That's a good question. Um, Personally, I'm one of those people when I get all my product credit, I sometimes I take it and split it up and like give it to like potential customers and promoters to like discount their packs and all that. But then most of the times I order like a $400 pack or an $800 pack, depending on how many credits I have. Now, if you haven't sold anything, if you just got started, whatever the situation is, you're not going to have any credits until like the next month after you sell stuff. But me personally, like for the few who are on here that are like older, I order a $400 pack because you have like $200 in credits. You know what I mean? So it's almost like the deal that Dustin does, but I just like you know what I mean? Like I utilize the credits rather than always giving them away to people because if we don't have products on hand to give samples to, then we can't really do a whole lot. Now, if you don't have the credits, I would just kind of, I don't even know if you have samples on hand right now. What I do with sample money, I put it all in an envelope or a jar. And then once it gets up to like $200-300, I take all that, put it in my bank, and then purchase another big pack. So I try not to use my sample money because you never know when you're going to need it. Now I understand like it's easy, you have cash on hand, you want to spend it and all that stuff, which I get that. But try something like that. Like try to find out what works for you to where it's like you can use sample money to buy more samples and then like just repeat the steps. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. And then once you start getting product credit in, it's way easier because you're able to get all of your products for free. Um, let's see. We're gonna be like bouncing all over because I'm just going down the list. Who do you add on Instagram and or how do you decide who to follow? Okay, so I'm not one of those people that like goes to different boutiques or different like stores or ads or whatever and starts like following down the list. I kind of see who's liking my post and then I kind of like go through their profiles and see like what they're all about. And if we have like the same things in common, like we're both mom girls or we're both moms in general, we both, um, I don't know, like we kind of live the same life. You know what I mean? I kind of go to their page and then I click on their followers and I kind of just like scroll through there. I personally don't use the app that like goes back and unfollows because I do that myself. So it's more of like if you're a big family, you could type in different hashtags and then see what pulls up on that. And you're gonna see in people's pictures if they relate to you. You know what I mean? Like if they're like dingy, dark pictures and you have no idea who they are, or it's the same person and it's a selfie for the last 60 something pictures, you know, not to follow them. You know what I mean? Like it's like viewing people's Facebooks. You're gonna choose the people, not saying like the pretty ones, but you're gonna choose people whose Facebooks react to you. So do the same thing with Instagram. You can, and it's way easier to scroll through Instagram because it's just pictures. There's no post. So you can kind of get a feel for them just looking at all their pictures. And then obviously if they have like a very off number when it comes to followers and following, I really, that's like spammy. So you can't really trust that. Let's see. I would like to know the difference in all the patches. So we have our standard ones that come in each of the packs, which I say standard, which they're just the normal energy ones that give you your vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. And remember, the patches or the DFTs solely like maintain what the capsules did for you that morning. So it's just gonna like keep it all going um, all day long. The black labels are mood stabilizers, and they are going to help with anxiety, stress. They're a little bit stronger than the standard ones, but you can wear them at the same time. I wear them daily. We have the ultras, which is just a plus size standard patch. Like, so a lot of times for bigger guys, I recommend those because they are a larger person, so they need more. So I recommend the ultras to them. And then the weight loss duos, those help put your body into ketosis. So it's going to help burn all that stored fat and put it into energy. And those aren't going to give you like energy as if they were black labels or standards. So you will want to suggest that if they want the weight loss duos, to order the standards as well and wear them all together, because the weight loss duos, again, are not going to give you the energy that you need and you're expecting. We have a couple people who have run into this issue. So I just want to like let everybody else know. Let's see. I still need help on polls on Instagram or Facebook. I'm not good with those. I've never done a poll on Facebook. I'm not sure how that works. So I'm sorry on that aspect of it. The Instagram polls, it's on your Instagram story. Like if you pull up your Instagram story, you can like take a picture. Like say I'm taking a picture, and then in the top right hand corner, you can choose, like you just click on the little box and it's going to show your location, your temperature, and then like a bunch of different filters, and you'll see one and it says poll. You click on the poll, you can type your question, and you can put your own answers, and then you just post it. I personally do not go back through and message the people that responded, because one, a lot of them don't mean to, because when we all get that way where we're just click 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 through the story, and next thing you know, we've voted 12 times and we have no idea what we just voted for, and next thing you know, you're getting all these messages. So you don't want to be one of those people. Now, if that works for you, by all means do it. I personally do not do it because I'm a firm believer if they want to try it, they will come to you every time. So yeah, I guess that is kind of considered, I wouldn't say cold messaging, almost like warm messaging, which is odd to say, but I personally do not do that. Unhappy customers, that truly just is based off of what they are unhappy about. If they are not pleased with the products, we do have a return policy. They can either get it transferred into credits to purchase something different, or they can get all of their money back, but 10%, which is like your shipping and your handling. So there's that. But again, always try to like figure out why they didn't like it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Making our Facebook, Instagram more appealing to the eye, photo poses and editing, wording on statuses, words to avoid. Okay. So when it comes to like being more appealing, you always want to be you, whether that's like posting selfies, family pictures, your kids, your dogs, whatever it is. Like it's the whole attraction marketing and like what is your brand. So like my brand personally is wine, my daughter, and my husband, and my dogs now. So like that's pretty much all there is to it. I don't really like go outside of that other than like quotes and all that. Quotes are a huge thing because almost everybody can relate to them. So that gets you a lot of attention when you do those. I'm one of those people, like if I don't know what to say and I want to make a meaningful post, but I can't find the words to say, I just jump to finding a favorite quote, posting that, and then waiting till later on when I can actually sit down and think out that big, strong post that I wanted to post. Just be yourself. You don't have to worry about you can edit your pictures, you can post differently, all that stuff. It's all solely up to you. If you start to overthink it too much, then it's not going to work out because now you're overthinking it. We've said this before, like if you're sitting down and you're going to write it out, and next thing you know, you have like a mile long page, but it doesn't relate to what you're really trying to say, then step back, put it down, take 10 minutes, come back, and then spill the beans. Now, I'm not saying that like if you do sit down and you make this awesome post, that to not post it because you literally said it without even checking up, then post that immediately. Those are the ones you want to keep. Those are the good ones. Also, this is like a quick tip to people. I save almost all of my posts. I write all my posts out in notes and save them because my Facebook crashes a lot, but two, so I can always go back to that post. Like if I'm in a hurry and I'm driving and it's just a road trip, like, you know what I mean? You have those days where you're like, I don't have time to sit down and think out this awesome post. Go back, change some words around, flip flop it, move it around, do whatever, change emojis, post it again, because you know what? A lot of people read it, but a lot of people didn't get to see it, or they only like the picture, and now maybe they'll read it and you could get potentials off of it. Does that make sense? So that's something I personally do. But also because like when you're trying to make a samples post or a giveaway post, it's going to be there immediately. But again, change like your emojis and the words around and all of that. I have word vomit when talking to a potential because I get really excited. I totally get that because I get super excited when I talk to them too. I don't know if you are like typing it out or if you're actually voice messaging, because I don't care if I word vomit over voice message, but you only get a minute. That's the great thing about Facebook Messenger. You get 1 minute to spill the beans and then they cut you off. So preach to their soul for that 1 minute and then stop. And try to fit it all in. Obviously, if you like got cut off, like chime back in for 3 seconds and send it, but then stop and let them come to you. And I know we get overexcited. You're like, oh my God, I didn't mention that. Oh shit, I didn't do that. Oh, like don't do that. Like just step back, calm down, go to a whole new message. Like go find somebody else to talk to so you don't like overwhelm that one person. When it comes to any potential, I've done this to every single person. If you are not muted on here, can you mute yourself just because it causes a lot of background noise? I forgot what I was saying now. Okay, so if you have a potential customer or promoter, they're like, hey, what are these products about? Hey, what is this company that you're doing? Hey, I'm unsure of like if I really want to do this, but I know you're making like extra money. Can you tell me more? Hey, absolutely. Let me tag you in the short video. A lot of you girls, if I signed you, I tagged you in that video, and I'm telling you, it preaches to your soul in like 19 minutes, and you're coming back wanting to sign up. If you were not tagged in one of those opportunity videos, I will go back and tag you in it. Let me know if you need to be in it. Again, if everybody could mute themselves and turn their microphones off, it just causes a lot of background noise. You're fine if you're like unable to. It's just I'm like noticing that it's causing a lot of noises on my end. My puppy's about to fall off the bed. Okay. So yeah, the opportunity events are your best friend. Anybody who's wanting to know more, tag them in the one. We have them every single Thursday. You can literally like click on the actual post, save it. When you go to Facebook, I'm gonna show you real quick because a lot of you need to know this. Okay. Hold please. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Okay, so if you like go to this page, can you see that? Like where you can go to your profile and stuff like that. And you can like choose your groups. If you go there and you see saved, oh my goodness, it's at the top. And you can literally like go to all the videos that you've ever saved. That's what I do. I have all of like the most important ones in the group or the team page saved. I have all the opportunity events saved because some of them speak more to my soul than others. So I have a couple of my favorites saved on there. So yeah, just tag them in that real quick. Be like, hey, watch that video real quick and then get back with me and we're going to chit chat about it all. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to sign up. Also, another thing, when it comes to those opportunity events, we always have you invite any potential customers or promoters. I always add all of my customers because a lot of those customers have now become promoters because they didn't realize how good of a compensation plan we have and how good of a business opportunity we do have. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like they discuss the products first, but then it's like you don't want to quit watching because 9 times out of 10, you're like, you like the video kind of thing. So you're going to keep watching and you're going to run into the business side of it. And then they're going to come back and be like, you know what, let's just sign up. How do we do this? And you can switch a customer account to a promoter account like that. So you're good to go. Let me see. Let's find some more questions. My mom's a teacher. Would it be weird to go have lunch with her with trial packs in her purse? Absolutely not. Like utilize that for sure. Like wear the patch proud, let people see it. Cause when they're like, oh, what is that? Be like, girl, this is like my happy patch. It's literally going to change your life. It gives you so much energy all day long. Like just start talking and they're going to be like, okay, need that. And you're like, awesome. So it's just $25 or 25, 30. I don't know. Depends on what you charge for them. And then sell them on hand. I did that at my doctor's office and I sold 3 of them. Because they were like, what are you wearing on your hand? And I explained it and they were like, do you have any more? And I was like, yeah, girl, let me go to my car and do that. Never leave home without them if you can, I should say. And already have them packaged and everything. Now, when it gets hot outside, don't do that because it's good. Like the DFTs are going to stick to the plastic and it's going to ruin them. So don't do that when it's hot outside. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, literally carry my purse, car, wherever I am, Haley. Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, y'all. A puppy just fell off the bed. Let's see. or a notebook and pen to take people's info down. I mean, yeah, you can do that, or you can just like put it in your phone or whichever is easiest for you. I have personally not tried Move. I haven't tried Move, Rest, Form, any of those, but a couple of girls on here have. So you may just want to get with them and see who's used it. I have tried Balance and I love Balance, just BTW. Let me see. If you have any questions and you're already on here, please put them in the chat so I can answer them, please. And let me know who's on here. Just like say here or put an emoji or something just so I can see who's all logged on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, that was all the questions. So I'm gonna like go over a couple other things that like help me personally because I do have a couple of new people on here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with if somebody like, okay, so we have a team page and we have all sorts of videos and team trainings and posts. There's so much stuff on the team page, and it is literally all there to help build your business. If you've been in this company for more than a month and if you have not gone through and watched every single video or read everything, please go back and do that because you have no idea how much information is on there until you've actually like gone through and watched all the videos and read every post and stuff like that, because it is literally going to change your life. There's again so much information that you don't even realize. There's still times where I'm like, I didn't even get to watch that. If somebody goes live on the team page and you have the chance, if you're driving, set it down in your cup holder and just listen to it, just to be supportive and see what they have to say, because everybody learns from somebody different. Not everybody's going to learn from me. Not everybody's going to learn from Katie, Lindsay, whoever it is. So again, if somebody's going live, try and hop on. If somebody's going live to do a giveaway on their personal page or their samples, or they want to go live and talk about the business or the products, and they say that they're going live, hop on there and support them, because it's scary if you've never gone live. It's nerve-wracking. It makes you throw up. Like, not everybody wants to drink half a bottle of wine like I do before they go on. So be supportive of the people who are on our team and want to hop on and do that. Ask them questions. Like, you know how awkward it is to be on there for like 5 minutes and nobody's talking to you. So hop on, talk, ask questions, everything else. Again, so utilize everything on the team page. Please do that. Let's see, the opportunity events. I watch every single one every Thursday, regardless of how many times I've watched them, and I know what they're going to say because they may say something different. You may, if you add all these potentials on there and you're not watching it, how do you know which potential hopped on there? Because in the comments, it's going to pop up like so-and-so hopped on, and you know you added that person. So when the video's over, you can go back and be like, hey girl, like, did you love that video or what? And they're going to be like, oh my God, it seriously changed my life. Sign me up now. So again, like, I know not every time you can hop on because it is every single Thursday, but just try to. Same thing with the Wednesday team trainings. Even if you're not able to sit down and show your pretty little face and take notes, turn it on speaker, put it somewhere to where you can kind of chime in and out as you're walking by, cooking dinner, whatever it may be. Because again, you never know what they're going to say. They may be talking about something and you may have a question that bounces back off of that you can comment real quick so you can get an immediate answer rather than listening to the replay and being like, damn, like I needed more than what they just said. So utilize every single team training and video. We always try to record them. We're actually recording this one now, thankfully. Oh my God, this puppy's getting crazy. So yeah, use that. If you have questions in the team page or in the team chat and I am not available, message M, jump to the LaBelle Babes page or chat, jump to another group like Post Love Pod. There's 60 people in ours. Like, just continue going until someone answers you, because I hate like when I've set my phone down for like 30 minutes and I come back and I have all these messages and next thing you know, like I'm not there to help them, and I want to be there to help you. So try and find the answer until like I'm able to come back and help you. Let me see. I say I'm a lot, you guys. For new people, I personally do not promote free accounts because it does you no good. It does not help you. It does nothing for your volume. It does not make you qualified and active. It does nothing. So personally, I do not use those. I strictly tell them like, hey, $200 or it's a one-time fee of $200. It's going to get you a month's supply of all 3 steps. And it's going to be enough for you to like use them for yourself and also send out some samples. And that's normally how I give it to them and they're like, yeah, let's do it. Like I explained, like no website fees, no monthly quotas, no this, no that. Again, $200, that's all you got to spend unless you want to go out and buy more. Totally up to you. It all helps your volume though, so spend away. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, let me check this real quick. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. If I know we talked about this last time, I am one of those people to where I need to write down my why and why I'm doing this. For the new people on here, if you, which you may just be doing this for fun, not everybody like needs to get extra income, not everybody needs all these products in their life, whatever it may be, if whatever reason you chose to step outside your comfort zone and do this, write it down. Your why is what we call it. Write it down and keep it somewhere where you see it every single day. So on those days you get discouraged, you have that to look at, and it completely is, you're like, okay, like this is why I'm doing this. So let's get my ass back in gear and let's keep going. January 1st of this year, I wrote on my mirror in my bathroom that says I am 12K. I was able to mark through that when I got home Sunday evening, and underneath it I put I am 40K. So whatever little quirk it may be that helps you, do that. Also, I write everything down during all of our team trainings. If you're that person, that's awesome. Totally do that, because there's a lot of times where I'm like having one of those down days, I guess you would say, and I need to like go back and like read why I'm doing this, why I chose to do this, why am I pushing myself so hard, why am I up before my family, why am I the last one to sleep, kind of thing. If you are struggling and you feel like you are not getting people and you aren't sure why, you feel like you've tried everything in the book, like you've literally watched every single team training we have, you've read everything that we've put on there, you have tried from everything from A to Z to get this business to work, and it's still not working, reach out to me, reach out to Dustin, Lindsay, Katie. Let us see what your page looks like. Let us see how your conversations are going. Maybe you're saying too much, maybe you're not saying enough. Just reach out to us. We're not here to judge. We all want to succeed. We all want to help each other regardless. So it doesn't matter if you're 200K or a VIP 800. Somebody can help you. Somebody can be like, yo girl, don't post that. Which, speaking of that, try to not be a negative Nancy on your Facebook, because that shows to people. People are like, whoa, like people are like looking up to her. People want to go to her page and see like super positive like quotes and funny memes and happy-go-lucky post about how this business is changing her life, not a bunch of negative Nancy drama that nobody even knows what you're talking about. It just doesn't look good personally. I'm just being blunt because that's who I am. So back to the like, don't give up, keep trying. Just know that you're planting your seeds and your harvest is going to come in. We've said this in every network marketing company, but it is seriously the truth. If you do not know me, I joined in November. I hit VIP 800 on mine and my husband's account. I did not hit VIP 1600. Did that hurt my feelings? Yes, it did. But you know what? I hit VIP 800, and that $400 looked pretty in my bank account. Okay. So I was pleased with that. In December, I hit 4K by myself. I didn't have anybody else on my team. So I did that by myself. I busted my ass and I told myself I was going to do it. Fast forward to January and February, I did not maintain 4K, or I maintained 4K in February, but I did not in January. That upset me. But you know what? I'm going to keep going. Last Friday, I hit 12K. Right now, I'm sitting at almost $19,000 in sales, because you know what? I did not give up. I refused to let those past failures, those negative comments, the messages of like, oh, this didn't work, which has been like 3 out of like God knows how many people that have become a customer, bought samples. I didn't let them define me. I didn't let my husband or my family or my friends that aren't a part of this bring me down and be like, oh, look, here's Jen on another wheel of buy my stuff, do this, do that. Like, I don't care, because you don't pay my bills. So again, do not give up. You know your why. If your why isn't big enough, make it bigger. If you're like, I just want an extra income, I want more shopping money, like, is that big enough for you? No, like, you need more than that. Do you need a new car? Do you need to buy your own house? Do you need to retire your husband? Why are you doing this? Where do you see yourself in a year? What do you want this company to do for you? That's what you need to write down. Because my why is bringing my husband home and going from 4 jobs to this 1 job. And I don't even consider this a job, because I'm already on my phone. So this is nothing different. I'm just sharing the business opportunity and the products with everybody. So just look at how you look at it, I guess I should say. Each and every one of you has your own journey. Do not compare yourself to myself, to the VIP 1600 that just did it in like less than 24 hours, to the girl who went 200K in 3 months. Like, do not compare your journey, because you know what? It gets you nowhere, because this isn't your plan. You have your own plan and you're working on it. You're going to get there regardless, as long as you don't give up. And that's the biggest thing, is even when you have those bad days, you have to keep pushing through, because again, why are you doing this? And I know this sounds cheesy and lame and all that, but it's the truth. Like, you know why you're doing this, so keep on keeping on. There's a couple people that have reached out to me recently about feeling super down and negative, and they really don't know how to get back out of it. They just feel stuck. They feel like they've tried everything, and I get that. I've been there. But have you ever stopped and thought about like who you hang out with in like general? Like your friends, maybe it's family members, your husband, your wife, girlfriend, whoever. Like, do they support you? When they see you, they're like, do they ask you how your business is going? Because I have like friends that never once reach out to me and ask how my business is going. But then I have girls that aren't even promoters or customers with me, and as soon as they see my face, they're like, how's this business going? Like, you look like you're doing awesome. Because those people care. Those people want you to do good. So again, not saying like go divorce your husband because he doesn't support you, or like drop all your friends, but just kind of distance yourself. Again, not from your marriage. I'm not giving marriage advice, but just kind of like put your blinders on and like don't listen to them. Like, keep your marriage, once again, people, but just keep going. I've lost friends because of network marketing. I've deleted friends people I was friends with for years, that I went to high school with, because they were one of those people that made that post and was like, oh my God, is everybody sick of all this? I can't say the other company, but is everybody sick of like these little patches or these little like it works stuff? Like, there I go. But you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, okay, that's negative. Like, for someone who's supposed to be my friend, why are you making the post knowing that one of your good friends does network marketing? Like, that's unsupportive. And they always want to be like, oh, if you think this is about you, it's not. And it's like, yes, it is. It is. So I just remove them. I don't care. If you want to ask me about it, be like, because you're negative, and I don't need that in my life. Text them. They can't text you a post. You know what I mean? So just think about that. Like, when you have free time, are you hanging around positive people that are going to help you go further? Are you hanging out with people who just are standing there? Think about that. Let's see. Let me see. I'm one of those people that write down quotes, so I'm just gonna like jump all around with them. I wrote down, stay focused and know your worth. So again, which is kind of like based off what I just said. When you have those bad days, again, like, know your worth, why you're doing this. If you don't take care of yourself and you're not passionate about like what you believe in, then how is it ever going to work out? Like, if you don't believe in yourself, if you, Haley, Melissa, Morgan, Amanda, everybody who's on here, if you don't believe that it's going to work for yourself, how is anybody else supposed to? So just, that's one thing. Like, stay focused, keep your head down, get to work. Even don't let the bonuses, don't earn them and then be like, okay, I got my money, peace out. No, like, keep going. Even if you don't hit VIP 800 or 1600, go for 4K, because you know what? That's a $399 iPad bonus. You don't have to go out and buy an iPad, but you can, that's $400 right there. That's a bonus. And again, like, every single rank pretty much has like a really good incentive with behind it. So don't just think like, well, I didn't hit my bonus or my VIPs, there's nothing more to it. Like, no, girlfriend, keep it going. Find your happiness and do not give up, people. This kind of relates back to like writing down like why you're doing this and like your dreams and your goals and all of that. But it sounds cheesy again, but like, write it down. Like, why do you not want to have like, in your mind, when you like start daydreaming, you're like, I want this, I want this, I want that. Like, write it down so you see it all the time in whatever notepad it is that's strictly based off Thrive or whatever it may be. But I feel like I'm like preaching to the choir right now. But like, literally, if I showed you my notepad every single day, it says, I will be 12K, I will be 12K, I will be 12K. Now tomorrow when we sit down and we have our team training, I will be 40K every single time, because I know how bad I want it. I need to see it every single day. And I'm one of those people, like, if you're like, I can look at it once and I'm good to go, then be that girl. but I'm personally not. So constantly have like that reminder, you know what I mean? Um, I did a post or a live video on the team page regarding this about failure happens and that's okay. And I just want to touch base on that just super quick because you need to know that it is okay. It is okay to not hit your VIPs. It is okay to hit 4K and not maintain it the next month. It is okay to have bad days. It's okay to have a couple bad days. I mean, we all have that. Life is life. It's hard sometimes. And you need to know that it is okay. But you have to also know that you cannot stay there. Like, you cannot stay there. It is a bad day. It is not a bad life. Remember that, please. I have bad days. Everybody else, we all have our bad days. But you know what? I can still get a post up even if it's one. At least I did that. At least I put somewhat effort in, even if it's just a quote. Now, I'm not saying go put like some super sad quote on there, but like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just keep going even when you don't want to go, because that's going to maintain it. Yeah, let me, 1 second. I'll go over that. So when you have the passion behind it, you won't fail. Simple as that. Have more discipline. Set a schedule for yourself to where, like, if you feel like you're always on your phone, no, don't do that. I know it's hard, but again, don't do that. Wake up in the morning, and I know a lot of us want to like immediately grab our phones, but don't grab your phone unless you're turning your alarm clock off. Like, don't start the scrolling through your social medias to see what everybody did overnight until like an hour or two. Like, maybe when you get to work, maybe after you've showered and you've done your 3 steps. Like, just don't wake up, because what if the first thing you open on your Facebook is something super sad and negative? What is that going to do for you for the day? That's the first thing you're going to think about, the first thing you're going to talk about the next time, as soon as you see somebody. So just try to, or like open your phone and turn on Pandora. You know what I mean? Find something that's going to like immediately make you happy in the morning, even if you had a bad night. That's something I always do. I always wake up and put on some like good jams, and I jam out in the morning. Again, you can have a pity party. Don't stay there. Nobody likes pity parties. They don't serve champagne there. So keep on keeping on regardless. Do not compare your journeys to anybody else. If you feel like you're at rock bottom, just know that that is the solid foundation that you will rebuild yourself up on. Because we all feel as if rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go, but it's like, okay, so now all we can do is go up. So freaking go up and rock out. Let me go over these VIPs real quick, because I don't want to keep you guys on here all night. And again, I'm all over the place, but that's because these questions are all over the place. I know this has probably been talked about a lot, but can you explain to the VIPs more in depth? Like, what all do you hit, and when you get the auto bonus, do you get that money each month, or do you go sign and they pick it up? Like, how does the car work, or how does that work? Because my credit score not allowed for a luxury car. Feel ya, girl. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up for a minute. Let's see. Okay, so when the VIPs, I've sent a thing, and I sent it to almost all the new people, but I've also sent it in the group chat, which I will resend it again for anybody that's new. VIPs are super easy. All it is 2 auto ship customers and 2 upgrade packs, like promoter upgrade packs. So say you get 2 auto ship customers on the $200 pack, and then, which is 400 total in volume and in sales. And then you go and you get 2 promoters on the $200 upgrade pack. That's an additional 400. So there's VIP 800. $1 equals 1 volume. So when you see VIP 800, it's just $800 in sales. If you see 1600, it's $1,600 in sales. 4K, 4,000 in sales a month. 12,000, $12,000 sales a month. So on and so forth. It's not saying that like you have to have them like order a pack. Now the promoters, the 2 upgrade packs have to be an upgrade pack, but your auto ship customers, it could be a bunch of small auto ship customers. Like, one just ordered DFTs, one just ordered shakes, one just ordered the pro bars. Just make sure it's all on auto shipment. And you have 2 weeks to hit VIP 800 and 1600, like total 2 weeks combined to hit both of those ranks. And if you hit them, it gets paid out on the following Tuesday. When you do go VIP or 12K, which is the luxury auto bonus, you have the choice. You can either take your car, go get a car, and oh gosh, okay, my iPad's dying. You can go and get a car, like go to a luxury dealership, and like I would trade. I'm going to trade my Dodge Journey in. I'll trade that in. I'll sign the paperwork and all of that. I will send the title into the auto what is it called? The 12K like support system. There's like an auto bonus like support strictly for that. You send it your title and your ID and all of that stuff in. And then the very next month, the second Tuesday of every single month, they are going to credit, like add an additional $800 onto your commission check on the second Tuesday of every month. If you choose not to go and get a car, you will still get $300 added onto your check on the second Tuesday of every month. So again, you either have the choice to go get a luxury vehicle and they will give you $800 to pay for that and the insurance. Hence why you can get, it's like 5 years older to new. So I guess you have the option to go like 2013 to 2018 in luxury vehicles right now. So say your note's only $400, your insurance is like one something, then you pocket the rest of the money. They're not gonna like match that to what your car note and stuff is. It's $800 regardless. And then obviously if you don't want to, they're still going to give you $300 of that for hitting 12K every single month. I hope that answered some questions. But yeah, a lot of people don't have the credit immediately, so they wait a couple months, and that's okay. Now, some people may ask you like, hey, you earned this luxury car, why haven't you gone and gotten it? It's like, yo girl, like my credit's not that great. Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm trying to pay some bills off. And they're gonna be like, whoa, she's kind of smart about it, because it's the truth. You know what I mean? Like I can't run out and immediately trade my car in now next month. Yeah, I'm going to, but I also don't know what I want. So I thought I wanted a Cadillac, but I'm indecisive, and I now kind of want something different. Does anybody else have any questions before I hop off of here? Again, I don't want to keep you guys on here all night. This was recorded for anybody who missed it as well. You are welcome. Again, if you were not on my immediate downline team, you're under somebody else, feel free at any point in time to reach out to me. You are not going to undermine your upline. You are just asking for more help. And that is totally okay, because I will reach out to them and be like, hey, yo, let's help this girl out and let's get her going, because I want all of you to succeed. So if nobody else has any questions, I will hop off of here, because my husband just got home from his second job. So again, if you have any additional questions, put them in the group chat, message me directly, and I will help all of you out. Bye, guys, ladies, whoever you are.